Hello, I'm Votato from Simple Tanker's Rival, and I'm here today to talk to you about Ghost Town, a map specifically designed for the attack-defense format. Ghost Town is a symmetrical map along this diagonal, meaning that the attackers and the defenders have equal terrain to work with. The main areas where engagements happen are around the 2-cap, including this diagonal here, this courtyard here, especially along that lane, and the same on this side, this courtyard here along these two lanes, and the area up towards the 1-cap. A lot of other fringe fighting happens with medium tanks around the 0 line K line of the map, and oftentimes teams will put an artillery or something up in this area to reset 1-cap. There's a nice ridge that the defending side and attacking side respectively can use to hide behind the attackers on the 0 line here and the defenders over here on the 1 line, allowing the defenders to gain vision control over that part of the map and the attackers on the same side of the map on the other side, the reverse side of the map. The 1-cap is mostly in the open, however a number of buildings here and a small defilade here provide cover and hull down for tanks trying to cap. This means that attackers will often set up along these corners to shoot these buildings down at the start of the battle, or alternatively, the defenders will sit here with an artillery and gain really good shots on the 1-cap as well as some shots on the 2-cap. Most teams will set up with a few tanks watching these corners to control vision along those lanes, and then have a bunch of tanks piled up somewhere in this area ready to flex in on 2-cap along one of these angles. 2-cap is circled by a ring of buildings, however, a multitude of gaps in these buildings allow the defending side to get resets, including, I mentioned this area before for vision control down here. A medium tank sitting there can also oftentimes sneak a resetting shot through that angle right there onto a tank hiding behind the crane on the 2-cap. Attacking teams will often try to either control the 2-cap with setting up crossfires along these lanes, so when the defending team pushes in, they get caught up and lose a lot of HP, or else they will push in very aggressively somewhere. Because this is a city map, a lot of teams favor extremely heavy lineups, sometimes with tank destroyers, a Waffle E100 on defense or an E3 on either side, to really put in that early alpha damage and burst damage to help focus down an early tank and gain an advantage. However, a lot of teams will also bring medium tanks to control the fringe areas of the map and get flanks. There are a lot of really good flanking opportunities due to the insanely high number of different lanes there are and different roads there are on this map. So basically, this map is, yes, it's a city map where you want to be heavy enough to overwhelm the enemy, but it's also open enough that you need to have mobility and view range setup and crossfires. This is definitely a very it requires a lot of coordination to be successful on this map. And that's why I think Ghost Town is one of the more interesting maps you'll see in WGLNA. Thanks for watching, that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to check out our matches on battleviewer.com. And we hope to see you guys again soon.